Hi, my name is Jen. Thanks for joining me today. Today is going to be a reformer tower combo class. So I just want to go through my setup before we go ahead and get started so it gives you a chance to get your things organized. So from here, I have on my tower, I have my two yellow short springs hung from my top two eyelets with the roll down bar attached. I have my yellow long springs. They're attached with handles for now, and on my tower, they are pretty much chest height for me because we're going to be using them lying down. And then I also have my purple springs with the leg loops on, second from the bottom. So I have one space between my leg loops and my arm loops. So again, everybody's tower is a little bit different. So again, mine is at the second. Just, you want to make sure that it's going to put some stress on you, but it's not going to, it should not be uncomfortable. The other option you have is you can use the yellow long loops here instead of the purple leg loops if you find that it causes too much tension on the back of your leg. I have my springs on my reformer loaded on two reds and a blue, and I do have my foot bar up to the highest position. For me, that's where my foot bar works when I have my legs attached with the heavy springs on. We do not need our normal reformer straps, so you can go ahead and put those, tuck those away. And once you're ready, I'll meet you on the reformer. Remember, two reds and a blue, and foot bar up if that's what's going to work for you. I'll meet you there. All right. Hello, everybody. So as you can see, I have my purple straps connected to my headrest just for me to be able to grab them. Some people might be able to push out on their foot bar and grab all the way across. I cannot. For me, I have to use my shoulder blocks. So my shoulder blocks are my helper for me to hold on to my springs. I'm going to slide my booty all the way down and I'm going to come in to my reformer. No easy way to do it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and push out. Now, please be mindful, you can do this with a heavier carriage. I just don't like the tension it has on the back of my leg, so I choose to do this on two reds and a blue. Remember, weight is relative to the body who's using the machine. So once you're ready, you're going to go ahead, thread those long loops past your knees. You're going to get yourself comfortable, and already you're going to feel a different sensation. So you have this weight pulling you back now. So once you're ready, we're going to start with our heels on the bar. Regular position here. So heels are on the bar. You're trying to keep that tailbone in. Abs are drawn in. Squeeze those abs and ribs together. Shoulder blades, collarbones are trying to touch that carriage mat, open and wide. And when you're ready, you're going to go ahead and extend that carriage out. So right away, you're going to feel that pull when you extend your legs out. And then that more resistance as you come in. So you're getting work both ways here, heavy on both ways. So lengthening those hamstrings, squeezing those quads at the top. Last 4. Keep those abs drawn in. Find that full extension of those legs. On this last one, I want you to come in halfway, sit in that chair. Beautiful. Now from here, just little pulses up and down. Really feel the resistance. The springs are pulling you back, and you really have to find your hamstrings and your legs muscles to really pull you back in here. So the thing about the tower is there's no cheating with it. And you have to move slow and have control, otherwise your carriage will go crazy underneath you. Last 3. On that last one, extend it all the way out and bring it all the way in. Beautiful. We're going to slide down to the balls of the feet. You want to make sure all 10 toes are wrapped around that foot bar. From here, small gentle lift in those heels. You're going to extend it out, full extension, and bring it in. So I love the way the Tower springs feel on my legs when I do footwork. It makes me activate my quads more, makes my hamstrings fire up. Last 3 here. On this last one, again, you're going to come in, sit in that chair. Little pulses here, up and down. Really squeeze through that quad as you're lifting. Squeeze the bone muscles to the bones. For 4, 3, I'm shaking already. 2, 1, extend it all the way out and resist it all the way in. Excellent. From here, we're going to take our heels to the top of the bar. We're going into Pilates V on the top of the bar. All right. So from here, you might have to come down to your arch. That's why my foot bar is, because the pull. So from here, take an inhale, exhale, extend it out, and resist it in. Squeeze those quads, that pelvic floor together. Bring that energy through the heels as you squeeze those inner thighs. Then peel them apart, but don't let the springs open you too fast. So really feeling that pelvic floor engagement here. Last 3. On this last one, extend yourself all the way out. Beautiful. We're coming back into that sitting in the chair. The shake might get real here. I know it's going to for me, so keep that tailbone heavy, planted, cemented to that carriage mat. Hold little pulses here, up and down. The smaller you make them, the mightier they are. How slow and little can you move that carriage right now? Squeezing those heels together, still energy firing through those heels for 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it all the way out and resist it all the way in. Beautiful. Go ahead, tuck your knees a little bit closer to your chest. Just rock yourself from side to side. Just be careful, don't, especially with the purple ones, don't let it take you too far. All right, we're going to go ahead, put our heels back on that bar, extend those legs out. From here, we're going to come to the balls of our feet. Now from here, I want you to drop those heels. Beautiful, lift up on those toes. Again, drop those heels, trying to get those heels underneath that foot bar and up. So you're really feeling that lengthening through those hamstrings when you drop those heels through the calf muscles, that whole back line. Even feel my quads are on fire right now. Last 2. Beautiful. Next time those heels come up, go ahead, bend your knees and bring yourself in. All right, so from here, you're going to have your arches on that. If your headrest is up, please go ahead and knock it down. From here, your arms are long, arches are on that bar. We're going to lift our hips straight up to the clouds. Beautiful, and drop it down. Again, control. The name of the game here is control. You're not allowing the springs to move too fast to pull you up, and then you're controlling it on the way down. So squeeze those hips, squeeze those glutes at the top. Relax, but control the springs as you come down. Yes. Still trying to keep those heels pulling towards that foot bar. You have a lot of tension. Try not to be too aggressive with it. but trying to keep that carriage as close to that bumper as you can. Last two. Beautiful. And from that last one, slowly bring it down. Go ahead, bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a moment here. All right, let's finish up this series here. You can put your headrest up if you want. From here, we're going to go ahead, lift our legs into tabletop. Head stays down here. From here, we're just coming into single leg stretch. So I want you to extend your right leg long, pull it back in. You're trying to keep that carriage quiet. Left leg long, pull it back in. Control and slow is the name of the game. Breathe it out. Last two on each side. Next time your knees come together, hold them there. Beautiful. From here, double leg stretch. Extend both legs out. Try to keep the carriage as quiet as possible. The shake is real. Two more. Last two. Beautiful. And from here, bring it in. Give yourself a moment. All right. When you're ready, those legs are coming out long. Reach them long. We're going into double leg lift, okay? So from here, you're going to lift it up. Both legs together. Push it down. Beautiful. Foot bar is there to keep you from arching in your back. At least it keeps me from arching in my back. Slow and steady. Trying to keep that carriage quiet. A lot of leg work here. A lot of ab work for controlling and stabilizing. Last three. Beautiful. Next time your feet come to 45, hold them there. We're going to take our right leg and cross it over our left leg for crisscross with our legs and straps. So from here, you're just going to open and close, switch the leg on top. Squeeze those inner thighs together as the legs cross. Exhale as they cross. Now, if you feel comfortable here, you can start crossing those legs, moving them up towards the clouds, and then crossing them, moving them down. For 4, 3, one more down, one more up. Beautiful. And from here, slowly bring yourself in. Bring yourself to that foot bar. I want you to extend yourself out. Go ahead, take one leg, spring off carefully. Drop it to the floor. Take the other one off and carefully drop it to the floor. Beautiful. Go ahead, just give yourself a moment here. Open and close those legs, extend them long, whatever you need to do. Roll those ankles. And when you're ready, we're going to be coming up and making a few changes. All right, so from here, I am going to be going ahead, putting my foot bar down, back to its normal position. I'm also going to be changing my spring to one red, one blue, so taking off one red spring. I am going to be coming up off the carriage because now we're going to grab our arm straps. So our arm straps are going to come back with us, and we're going to sit on the carriage. So now we're using the long yellow straps. They are connected, again, probably right a little bit above my roll down bar or my push through bar, sorry. All right, so from here, I'm going to go ahead, get my headrest. I like my headrest. And you can go ahead, you can lie yourself down. You're going to do the same thing you did before, how we got our feet into the straps, but this time we're going to take our hands into the handles. So like we learned before, that the carriage is very light and likes to move very quick if we move too fast. So from here, we're going to find ourselves in tabletop. All right, so legs are coming into tabletop, and now we're going to take our arms over our head. Now from here, we're going to do a straight arm press. So draw those abs in, cinch that rib cage and abs together. And from here, I want you to press your arms down to your sides and resist it up. Now you have to move slow because your carriage will move out of control if you move too fast. Keeping that bottom planted. We have 3 more. Beautiful. And on that last one, slowly bring yourself in. Relax those arms. And drop your knees from side to side. Arm work with the springs is definitely not easy. It's a lot heavier than it is on the carriage, and you have a lot more distance to pull. All right, we're coming in for one more set here. We're going to go ahead and extend our arms up to the clouds. Now, from here, I want you to go ahead, bring your legs into tabletop, straight arm press. We're bringing our arms down to our hips, and we're holding it there. Now, straight arms up and down as fast as you can, keeping the carriage quiet because you're moving fast enough to keep the carriage quiet. Keep pumping, keep breathing. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring those arms up to the clouds and let yourself find the bumper. Beautiful. Extend your carriage out. Go ahead, drop those arms for a moment, those arm straps, and bring yourself in. Beautiful. Go ahead, bring your arm across your body. Excellent. And when you're ready, we're slowly going to come sitting up on our carriage, making a spring change again. So now we're taking off the red spring and we're just leaving on the blue spring. Headrest can come down onto the floor. We're going to come up off our carriage. And we're going to come standing in our well. So if your straps are in the way, just make sure you're moving them away. And from here, we're going to go ahead and grab our roll down bar. Now from here, the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to stand up nice and tall. We're going to keep our abs pulled in, and we're going to have a little soft bend in our knee. Now from here, we're going right down. I want you to pull the bar straight down in front of you, but not towards your knees, okay? Soft bend in the knees, but pull the bar straight down and resist it up. So straight down, resist it up. You're not pulling this way, you're pulling straight down. So you're really trying to squeeze those armpit muscles straight down. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Working those posture muscles. Now we're going to pull the bar towards us. So now still soft bend in those knees. Abs are drawn in. Tailbone is tucked ever so lightly, protecting that tailbone. Now the bar comes towards your thighs. So push it down. Feel the difference. Okay, so one was working more towards your armpit as you were pressing down through those lats. Now you're working those back muscles and those lats, that whole side of the body, as you bring those arms to your thighs. Keep those shoulders down and away. Last 4. Last one. Excellent, beautiful. Relax those shoulders. All right. From here, we're going to come into a standing roll down. Arms, you might have to take a mini step closer to it. Arms are just a little bit in front of you, little bend in the elbow, not locking out the joint. From here, I want you to think about tucking your chin towards your chest. Think about slowly rolling down, and as you're rolling down, you're pushing that bar with you, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae. Only go as far as you can pull that spring. Now from here, draw those abs in, stay down here. Now let the abs initiate the roll up. So pull the abs in, vertebrae by vertebrae, restack that spine. Keep those shoulders away. Stack it up, head is the last thing, shoulders back and down. Beautiful, let's do it again. Arms are long, tuck that chin towards your chest. Slowly roll it on down. Feel that spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling down. Excellent. Draw those abs in and slowly roll yourself on up. 2 more like this. Chin towards your chest, slowly roll yourself on down. Lengthen through those hamstrings as you bend yourself in half. Control those springs with your abs, not your shoulders. So keep those shoulders away as you're stacking that spine up. Reset those shoulders. Last one here. Tuck the chin towards the chest and slowly roll yourself on down. Beautiful. Draw them in. Shoulders back and away as you stack yourself up. Beautiful. All right, from here, we are going to be using our carriage as well. So we're going to step out of the well for a second and we're going to come sitting on our carriage, okay? So sit nice and close to the shoulder blocks just so you can pull yourself up. We are on, oh, no wonder I'm not moving. We are on that one red spring, that one blue spring, sorry. One blue spring, I thought I changed it. And from here, we're gonna go ahead, sit on the carriage, and we're gonna hold on the outside of the hardware. All right, so legs can come long through the headrest. They can be crossed if they need to be. From here, your shoulders are backing down. Again, we're moving with the abs. So I want you to start articulating your spine back. Roll yourself down to where you're comfortable. And then draw your chin towards your chest and slowly roll yourself on up. Keep those shoulders down, neck is long as you stack that spine back up. Beautiful. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll yourself down. Keep those shoulders away. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, roll yourself up. So again, not allowing your shoulders to come up and the springs taking you like this. Keep the shoulders back and down. Collarbones wide. Chin towards the chest. Roll yourself on up. Last two. Really feeling the articulation in your spine. Having to use your weight to pull down. But now keeping your posture muscles good as those springs and your abs resist the way up. Beautiful. Sitting up nice and tall. Go ahead. You can bend yourself over. Give yourself a moment here. All right. Once you're ready, you're slowly going to come on up. Stack your spine. Beautiful. All right. From here, I want you to take your bar and I want you to tilt it towards the left. So your bar is going to be tilted towards the left. Your right arm is going to be up in the air. Now from here, I want you to tilt your body towards the left. So you're tilting your body towards the left. I want you to come down on that left side of your body to like a side bend. Then I want you to bring the bar straight. You're going to come over with the left hand up now, right hand down, and roll yourself on up. Now, when you come to the top, you're going to stay there. You're going to roll yourself back down. You have to control that carriage so it's not moving too fast. Come to the center. And now the right hand is back up and the left hand is down. So come sit up nice and tall this way. And then come down on the same side you came up into that side bend. Come back to center. Come back to that side bend to the right and roll yourself on up. Now stay there. Roll yourself down back into that side bend. Come to center. Go to the left side bend and roll yourself up. Two more. One more on each side. Really get that lateral flexion of the spine as you're side bending. Bring it to center. Bring it to the left. And rotate it on up. Beautiful. All right. So carefully, what you're going to do is you're going to take your feet out from the shoulder blocks. You're going to scoot yourself up. The carriage is light. And then you're just going to go ahead and let that bar go. And let your carriage come back. And then you can slowly come off the carriage. All right. We are going to be coming back up off our carriage. We're leaving that one blue spring on, but we're stepping back into the well. This time we're going to find our hand loops with our long yellow straps. No need to change them. They can stay right where they are. So from here, first thing we're going to do is we're going to find ourselves to have enough resistance, and we're going to come into hug a tree. So be mindful you can stay with both of your legs together in a standing plank, or if more comfortable for you, you can come in to a staggered stance to support you more. So whichever way you want to do, I'll remind you when to switch your foot. So first set here, staggered stance or plank stance, whichever ones. Elbows are wide. From here, we're coming into hug a tree. So from here, bring your knuckles together and resist it back. Now, if the springs are too low for you, mine are a little low, but that's okay. Last 2. Beautiful. We're going to add on to this now. So from here, keep those arms in that hug a tree. I want you to take your right foot and bring it up to the carriage. Now, from here, you're going to go ahead, you're going to flip your palms. We're not moving the palms right now. First thing we're going to move is we're going to move the leg. So I want you to pull the carriage in and resist it back. Just single hamstring pulls here. Keep those abs drawn in, shoulders are back and down. Now, you have your right leg pulling. I want you to start pushing your left arm. So you're going to push as you pull the knee in opposition and release. Beautiful. So working that diagonal line across your abs. Stabilizing, coming from both sides. Last 2. Beautiful. Bring it in. Now, just pull the knee towards you. Little pulses here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Relax it down. Relax those shoulders. Beautiful. You can take that leg off. Shake it out for a moment. And let's bring the other leg onto in front of the shoulder block. So from here, your standing leg has a soft bend in it. All right, abs are drawn in, shoulders are wide, hands come into field goals or to that punching position, whichever one is more comfortable for you. So from here, abs are drawn in. You're going to start with that hamstring pull first. So it's not a huge motion, but it definitely turns on your hamstrings. Relax those shoulders. Those posture muscles are working right now because you have tension pulling from the back, working those posture muscles, which is an isometric hold here. On this next one, you're going to start punching that opposite arm in opposition. So when you're ready, pull the leg in, push the arm out, resist in, resist the leg out. Beautiful. Last 3. Then we just have those pulses for 2. Last 1. Hold that in, bring the elbow in. You can come up to that field goal position. Let those straps pull you back. Now just pull hamstring pulses. Just quickly control it. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring it down. Relax your shoulders. Okay, take that foot down. One last thing here with those arm straps. I just want you to open your legs just a little bit wider here. And from here, we're going to go into snow angel. So legs are just open, maybe a little bit wider than hip distance. You want to have some tension in the straps. Okay, so from here, I want you to bring your arms up towards the clouds, thumbs together. Feel that full body stretch and bring it down. Resist the springs. Don't let your body go limp as the springs go limp. Keep that body strong. Beautiful. Bring the thumbs together. Reach those shoulders behind you. Yes. And open wide. So working on some shoulder mobility here. Reach shoulders away from those ears as you bring those arms up. Keep those collarbone open, scapulas back and down. Last 2. Everything is strong. Your abs are staying engaged. They're stabilizing you. You might even be tucking your tailbone just a little bit. Beautiful. And on that last one, slowly bring it down. And then you can go ahead, let those straps go low. All right. From here, we're going to be stepping out. We got a little bit more of leg work. So we're coming out to where you have enough tension in your strap, in your spring, sorry. Now from here, you're going to go ahead, you're going to take your leg that's closest to the reformer, and I want you to come into a lunge position. So you're going to draw those abs in, you got to bend in your knee. We're going to come into some lunging. Remember, a lunge is what you can do. So from here, I want you to come down. You got the spring helping you support, and stand up. Remember, if your knee doesn't touch the floor, that's fine. If you only can do this, that's fine. It's your body, your workout. You do what you can do. Abs are in. Last 3. On this last one, I want you to hold it down into a lunge. I just want you to row. Single arm row. Can you get down lower? Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Stand it on up. Excellent. Wiggle it out. All right, we're going to go in for a little bit of a balance challenge. Check in with yourself. From here, you're going to have a loose spring, looser than it was. I want you to go ahead, push the arm down towards your knee so you have tension in it here. Soft bend in your standing leg, same leg that you were just working on. I want you to lift it up. Tap it down to the floor, lift it up. So you're holding this tension in this spring. Down. Beautiful. Just tap the toe down, lift the legs, square the hips. 4 more. Last one. Tap it down. Beautiful. Stand it up, and you can go ahead, hang that strap up. All right, you can put that strap, you can put it away there, and we're going to come over to the other side. All right, so now remember, your inside leg is coming down. This side may be different. Soft bend in that standing leg, you come into your lunge. All right, from here, when you're ready, we're coming down into that lunge and bringing it up. Take your time, go as low as you can. 4 more. On this last one, you're going to hold it down. We're just going to row. Try to stabilize that spine. You're just rowing without rotation. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Stand it on up. Shake it out. We're going to go in for that balance check. So soft loop. Hand comes down to the knee. Bend it out. Find your balance first. Lift the leg. Tap it down. We're going for 10 toe taps. Do it at your pace. Hands can come to the hip, can come in front of you, whichever you need. 10. Last one. Beautiful. Whew, that leg is a challenge for me. All right, so when you're ready, you can go ahead. You can shake it on out. You can hang that loop on up. Now from here, we're gonna find our straps. We're gonna hang them on our pegs. We're gonna finish out this class with the little legs in, regular legs and straps. So go ahead, put your headrest up if you like it up. You can add on that red spring to that blue spring, so you have a red and a blue on. You can go ahead and lie on down. And then you're gonna go ahead and grab your straps. All right, so from here, when you're ready, legs are coming up to the clouds, tailbone is glued to that carriage mat, and from here, you're gonna lower and lift. Keeping those legs squeezing together. Next time your legs come down to the bottom, I want you to click those heels together, separate those toes, go into a V, and as you come up to that V, I want you to straddle those legs. Beautiful, come down to the V, down at the bottom of the foot bar. Click those heels together, open to that V to the top. Straddle those legs, squeeze those heels together, open up to the top. Last two here, and then we're going to start with those Peter Pans. Next time your feet open to that V at the top, hold them there. From here, bend that right leg in. Left leg stays out. Now, squeeze both legs to meet at that low V. Beautiful. Now, right leg comes in, left leg goes out. Beautiful. Squeeze to that low V. Left knee, right leg goes out. Stabilize the hips, trying to keep everything quiet. Last two. Excellent. Next time your feet are down at that low V, click those legs together, back to parallel, bring them up to the clouds. Come around for your circles. So you did that straddle. Those legs should be nice and warm from the workout. Come around for that circle. Don't worry about that imprint or neutral spine. You do what works for you. Last one in this direction. Beautiful. Next time those feet come up to the clouds, you're going to push them down towards the foot bar. Bring them out and around. Last two. Next time those feet come up to the clouds, hold them there. Flex your toes towards your nose. Reach up, grab those straps. Give yourself a hamstring stretch. Beautiful. From here, I want you to take your right foot. I want you to bend it down into the well. Extend that right foot out to the side. Beautiful. Bring that right leg back up. Extend the left leg to meet it. Beautiful. Now you're going to put the left leg into the well first, and then the right leg comes out for a straddle. And then once you're ready, you can slowly pick it up. Just give yourself a hamstring stretch here. Let your soles of the feet find themselves together. Once you're satisfied with that hamstring stretch, let go of those ropes. Let the soles of the feet find themselves together. Butterfly those feet down into the well. Just take a moment here and pause. Take a big, deep inhale. One more. And when you're ready, slowly bring those feet back in. You can go ahead, take those straps off, bring one foot safely to the foot bar and the other foot down, and you can slowly hang those straps on up. Come sit off to the side of your reformer. Let's go ahead, bring our hands, let's bring both hands towards our foot bar, open those legs, and just rotate that spine. Excellent. Come to center. Let's bring both hands to the shoulder blocks and rotate that spine. Beautiful. And bring hands back to the center. Go ahead, reach on up towards the clouds. You can bring your hands a little bit behind you, get a little bit back extension. And then from here, slowly bring them back down. Roll those shoulders. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this class, and if you're interested in seeing more combination classes, let me know and I'd be glad to program them. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.